How much vertical do we raise in our full mouth reconstruction cases? That is the most common doubt we have when we begin doing full mouth reconstructions. Let's talk about this in today's video. Remember that this is an oversimplified answer to a very complicated question, but it is good to begin with. We know that the average length of an upper central incisor is around 10 to 12 mm. Let's take the average is around 11 mm. The average length of lower central incisor varies from 8 to 10 mm. Let's take the average length as 9 mm. So, adding both the two, the length of the upper central incisor to the length of the lower central incisor, the total tooth material that ideally should be present in a patient is 11 mm plus 9 mm, that is 20 mm. Now, to develop a proper anterior guidance, we need a vertical overlap of at least 1 to 2 mm. So, let's subtract 2 mm from the available tooth material to get the proper vertical dimension that we need finally. So, 20 mm minus 2 mm is 18 mm. This 18 mm is the vertical dimension that we need from the cervical margin of the upper central incisor to the cervical margin of the lower central incisor. Now, measure the length of the upper central incisor of the patient and measure the length of the lower central incisor of the patient. Let's take an example of this case. In this case, the length of the lower central incisor of the patient is around 6 mm and the length of the upper central incisor of the patient is around 8 mm. Adding up the two, the total tooth material that we have is 8 plus 6, that is 14 mm. So, the cervical margin of the upper central incisor to cervical margin of the lower central incisor vertical dimension that we need finally is 18 mm, and that the cervical margin to cervical margin tooth material that we have in the patient is 14 mm. Let's subtract the two. The difference that we get, 4 mm, is the amount of vertical that is to be raised in this patient. Simple? Not so simple. This is an oversimplified version of calculation of the amount of vertical to be raised. As you will learn to raise the vertical dimension in every patient, you will realize that the amount of vertical dimension to be raised also depends upon the amount of central incisor visibility, the occlusal plane, and many other factors. But this is a good point to start from. Once you have learned how much vertical is to be raised in a full mouth reconstruction patient roughly, ask yourself a few more questions. Is vertical dimension to be raised in maximum intercuspation or in centric relation? Can you record the bite of a patient in centric relation arbitrarily and mount the cast on the articulator and drop the pin on the articulator to the desired vertical dimension? Or is there a way to record bite in centric relation in a patient at the desired vertical dimension? Know the answers? Good. If you don't know the answers, just give me a thumbs up and I'll post the next video concerning with these topics.